Ciao a tutti! I want to take you back to one of my childhood favorites again, gnocchi al pesto. You just need a few simple ingredients. Like I always say, Italian cooking is really not that complicated. It's actually very, very basic and very, very simple. But I'm excited to take you with me as we make gnocchi al pesto. So let's go over the ingredients. So number one, you need some gnocchis. If you want to be extra, you can make your own. I've actually never made my own gnocchi, so I just buy these at the grocery store. They work really well. You want to have some pesto, so I have some homemade pesto right here, but the store actually has some pretty decent brands as well, so you can buy store-bought too. We need some heavy cream, and as always, we need some Parmigiano Reggiano, so let's go. All right, but first, let's get the gnocchi in the water. So just have some boiling water, put your salt in it, you know, about a quarter cup, and let's get these cooking. The good thing about gnocchis is when they are done, they will rise to the top and you know that your gnocchis are done. Okay, so next, let's shred our Parmigiano. As you know, if you've been following me for a while, you should always shred your own cheese. Tastes better, melts better in your food, costs you a lot less. So let's go ahead and shred, shred, shred. About a good 2 cups. This recipe doesn't have a lot of ingredients, so the ones that we are using, we gotta make them count, right? Okay, our container is full, so that should be good because, you know, you can never have enough cheese, right? All right, so let's take all these ingredients over there to the stove so I can show you how it all comes together. All right, so let's get our sauce started. So you wanna preheat your pan on about medium, okay? And then add about, this is 2 cups, so we're probably gonna do like 1.5 cups. We can always add more as needed. So let that come to a boil. Let it kind of start bubbling. We're gonna season this with some salt. We're gonna add some pepper. Of course, next step is going to be adding our pesto. Okay, so you want about 1/4 cup of pesto, because again, we don't have a lot of ingredients, so we gotta make the ones that we're using, gotta make them count. This is a very quick sauce. Like literally, this is like the easiest dinner. You can get it done in like 5 minutes, the sauce. By the time the gnocchi are boiling, right, everything is ready to go. All right, so our gnocchis are done. You can see they started to come to the top, so that's how you know your gnocchis are done. So I'm gonna strain these out and then we're gonna put this all together. All right, let's check on our sauce. It is nice and bubbling. Our gnocchis are done. Give it another little stir. And then you wanna add about half the cheese now. Let that turn into a nice creamy sauce. So you can see how it's starting to thicken up with the cheese, right? So it's time to add our gnocchis. All right, mix up all this yumminess. Turn the heat down a little bit, and then we're gonna add just a little bit more cheese. Mix it up one more time, and this is ready to go. Also, if you didn't know this, our cookware, the handles actually come off. This is kind of in my way right now, so I'm just gonna remove that. And oh my goodness, can you see that? I'm telling you, Italian cooking is simple, simple, simple. Semplice, semplice. All right, let's plate it. Look at how creamy this is. If you never had gnocchis, they're very, very filling. You don't need much to fill you up, so let's give this a taste. Let's see if it's good. Sarà buono? So good. Creamy, cheesy,